My name is Matthew Butson. I'm the Vice President of the Archive at Getty Images, or the Hulton Archive as we affectionately call it, and I've been here for 28 years. We're more than just an archive. We are, a cultural heritage centre in a way. So we have 80 million images here on site, but who's counting? And what makes us, I think, unique in our industry, we look after that stuff. So we maintain it, upkeep it, conserve it, for hopefully future generations. Someone coined it as an Aladdin's cave of treasures, and sure enough, that's what it is. That sort of passion, enthusiasm is infectious. If they're into archival photography, we are the pinnacle. The smell is around you, the stuff is around you, and I think when you're surrounded by all this, it's just a wonderful place to be. And remember, we're more than just photography. We've got etchings, engravings, woodcuts, maps, cartoons, handbills, playbills, patent application forms, death certificates, birth certificates, and so it goes on. And really back to the birth of printing. Primarily it's photography, but there's a lot more besides. This is from our file of 20th century photographers. This is shot by a guy called Alfred Eisenstadt, and that's probably his signature image, which was shot in the VJ Day celebrations in New York. I suppose you get a bit blasé over the years in terms of what we have here and what is still coming out of the files. Not so long ago I found some original Bill Brandts, a Bischoff and a Beaton, and they're just sitting in the files. I love getting my hands dirty, so it's all very well being the delegator, but I love pulling out a negative or going to find that picture. It is like an archaeological dig, and you're always finding stuff that you didn't know existed. It excites you because it's either valuable, it might be rare, or it just takes your breath away. You think, wow, some of these packets of stuff haven't been opened for 150 years, and that's really exciting. If ever you think you're having a bad hair day, try and remember this tintype. So I have no idea what's going on with her haircut there. My favourite material is not necessarily the best material, it's where there's an emotive attachment. A sort of more latter day photographer who was bigger in the 50s and 60s, a guy called Terry Fincher. A lot of his stuff that I like is in Vietnam, so he really put his life on the line, as do war photographers today, but the technology was very, very different. My wife would attest the fact I love writing lists. Love it. As I say, that compartmentalism and putting everything in its place, and us blokes particularly, we like our CDs in alphabetical order. I have them in alphabetical order and also a colour order and date order, so which is slightly obsessive. I think we're the largest archive in the world in terms of our revenue, and we do all that with less than 1% of our collection digitised. It means that our image is being seen by more people than ever before, and that is the power of the platform and the compelling offer that Getty Images has. For every one image online, there's 200 prints in the files, and for every one of those prints, there's 200 negatives that have never been seen before. So that is depth and breadth. If you look at Getty Images' offer, from the creative side to the editorial side, and this is why I think Getty Images acquired an archive right at the start. You think of the glue that holds them all together. It's an actual essential element. It draws people in, whether they are customers today or customers tomorrow. So I think that's why it's a very essential part of what Getty Images offer.